A few days ago, this person adopted a kitten, and when they brought the kitten home, their older cat wasn't too happy about it. But now that the dust has settled, what do you think the older cat is thinking? Let's ask some questions to figure out what this older cat is thinking. Well, first of all, we can see the kitten is pretty wide-eyed and full of energy. It looks like the kitten has just come from the vet, or maybe it was born outside. I don't know. Either way, the kitten is looking for a good time. Now let's look over here at the older cat. She's laying down, taking a nice little cat nap. This is what most cats do after lunch, but there are many things that could be going through her mind. What do you think she's thinking? As you can tell by the title of this video, the name of the older cat is Queen Latifah, which is also the name of a very famous human actress. Perhaps this cat was named after her because she's just like the actress in real life. She's laid back, confident, and cool. She probably thinks she rules the house. Well, she does rule the house, but this was before the kitten got here. Now she has to share her space with a rambunctious ball of fur. If the kitten keeps doing this, it's going to get into trouble. As soon as the kitten gets tired, the older cat is going to pounce, and then the kitten will learn who's boss. Cats will groom each other, but they have to earn this privilege by becoming acquainted with one another. The kitten may not be old enough to understand this, but the older cat definitely knows it. The older cat seems to take no notice of the young kitten. That's usually how cats act when they don't want to pay attention to something. They just ignore it until it goes away. However, the kitten doesn't seem to mind that it's being ignored. In fact, it seems happy to be here. What do you think Queen Latifah is thinking right now? Well, let's look at her body language. If we could speak cat, I'm sure she'd say something like, "Why did I have to move over for this thing? It's so tiny and cute though. Maybe I'll keep it around." She's not showing any aggression or fear. Her tail isn't puffed out or her ears are pinned back, so she must be feeling okay. The kitten is getting closer now, and I'm sure the older cat would prefer it if the kitten stayed away for a while longer, but she's probably just being patient. She probably knows that they'll become friends eventually. This is quite the dramatic entrance. The kitten is now directly in front of the older cat, and she still hasn't acknowledged its presence. What do you think she's thinking? Maybe she's thinking, "I hope this little thing doesn't try to play with me. All it will do is annoy me." Or perhaps she's thinking, "It's so tiny. It won't bother me. I'm just going to take a quick nap before it starts running around." But wait, hold on. Why did the kitten stop moving? Maybe it saw how close it got to the older cat and decided it should probably stay away. Sometimes kittens will do this, especially if they haven't had much socialization. Some kittens aren't afraid of much, but others are timid. This one seems like it could go either way. The older cat has her eyes closed, so she's definitely trying to sleep, with the kitten as being well-mannered for now, but that won't last forever. When the kitten starts running around the house, I'm sure the older cat will let it know what she thinks about it. The kitten is sniffing around a little bit, but it seems uninterested in the older cat. It's looking all around the room like a little detective. What is it trying to find? Well, you can bet it's looking for some fun. The older cat is still sleeping, but now she's starting to open one eye. Cats will often do this to keep an eye on their surroundings without fully waking up. If anything happens, they can react quickly. However, this seems like an odd position to sleep in. Usually cats curl up in a ball when they sleep. This makes them less likely to be injured by accident, and it also makes them feel safer. But the older cat seems comfortable, so we'll let it slide. The kitten is now standing right next to the older cat, and it looks like it wants to pet her. Will she let it? Well, she is letting it, but I don't know if she wants to be pet. This is usually how cats show dominance, by rubbing against one another. I think the kitten understands this because it's backing off. Now the kitten is going to try to get the older cat's attention again, but she's not having it. The kitten is adorable, but the older cat doesn't want to play right now. What do you think she's thinking? Well, let's ask some questions to find out. First of all, she probably isn't angry. Angry cats will hiss and growl. This will also cause their hackles to rise and their tails to puff out. She doesn't seem to be doing any of that. Instead, she's keeping her eyes open to watch the kitten. What does this mean? Well, it means she's curious. The kitten is doing something new, so the older cat wants to make sure everything is all right. But wait, why does she have her ears pinned back? Usually cats will pin their ears back when they're scared or aggressive, but sometimes they do it when they're concentrating really hard on something. Right now, she's watching the kitten very closely. So I think that's what it is. However, the kitten is about to make a break for it. The older cat is going to chase it around the house. I wonder how fast the kitten can go. Will the older cat catch it? Let's find out. The older cat is up and chasing the kitten. Now, it looks like the kitten is cornered. What will the older cat do? Well, she finally stopped chasing it. But I think this is just a warning. She's giving the kitten a stern look. I'm sure the kitten will hear her out. She's probably saying, "You can play later, but right now, I want to eat." The kitten is now slinking away. I think it understands the older cat better now. Sometimes kittens will act bold, but once they realize that there are consequences for their actions, they'll start acting more appropriately. The older cat looks pretty pleased with herself. I'm sure she feels like she's the queen of the jungle. After all, she is Queen Latifah, but in reality, she's just a house cat. There's nothing wrong with that. Most cats would rather live in a house than in the wild. The kitten is taking a little nap now. I'm sure it played long enough and is finally ready to take a break. The older cat is eating, and the kitten is probably dreaming about chasing mice. Now the older cat is grooming herself. This is what cats do to clean themselves, and it also helps to keep their skin healthy. The kitten is still sleeping, and I'm sure it will groom itself once it wakes up. Now the older cat is done grooming herself. I wonder what she's thinking. Maybe she's thinking, "I wish this kitten would leave me alone. It's so annoying, but it's kind of cute." Or perhaps she's thinking, "I should probably get used to having this kitten around. It's not going anywhere." The kitten is now waking up. I think it's been a good day for the kitten. It met a new friend and learned some valuable lessons. Now it can continue being curious and playful. And the older cat is just glad that it is finally time for her favorite part of the day, and that's being pet. But now it's time to ask you a question. What do you think the older cat is thinking? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We really enjoy reading them. And if you're a fan of cats, then be sure to check out our other videos. We make a lot of videos about cats, so I think you'll like it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.